Thanks for staying with us. A place to educate, heal, and restore. That is how one yoga instructor is describing her effort to open Birmingham's first Black-owned yoga studio. WVTM 13's Gladys Batista joins us live from Railroad Park with the details. And Gladys, she tells you that she's not doing this on her own.
Yeah, Sherry, that's exactly right. Adi Kaur tells me that she first started teaching yoga in Birmingham in parks just like this one. And right now, as she works to create her very own yoga studio, she's doing it with help from the community. A GoFundMe page for Adi Kaur, known as the Black Yogi, has raised just over $5,500. She gave us a tour of what that money is going to, which is building the Black Yogi Tribe Yoga Studio in the Inglenook neighborhood. Not only does she want it to be an inclusive space for healing, but therapist Zach McLean says it can help pave the way for more mental health conversations within the Black community.
I cried big tears of joy because it's just like, thank you so much. I can't do it by myself. I need help. I need the support of the community. I'm nothing without my community.
It's extremely important, not only because it's yoga and, typically in the Black community, that's not something that is, we're raised up speaking about or practicing, because a lot of people that are around us don't actively practice it. But I think it's important that we find new ways to reinvent the wheel.
Coming up at 6:30, we'll show you more from what that yoga studio looks like and more from that therapist on how he thinks this can help break the stigma of mental health overall. We're live at Railroad Park for you this evening. Gladys Batista, WVTM.
6:30, an inclusive space for all. That's a message from a woman trying to get a one-of-a-kind yoga studio established here in Central Alabama.
I feel like this is essential right now so that we can create visibility, right? Visibility is key.
WVTM 13's Gladys Batista live and local with her story. There's only one place to see it, WVTM 13 News at 6:30.
We have ADEM responding to a report at WVTM 13 aired last week. What it has to say about the water quality in our area.
A Central Alabama woman working to open a first-of-its-kind yoga studio, making the practice accessible to minorities. How you can help her out.
And the Medical Association of Alabama is sending a message to the FDA, what it wants to see done about overdoses, not only here, but across the country.
Plus, let the good times roll. A day away from Mardi Gras, how we're celebrating in the Magic City and across the state. WVTM 13 News at 6:30, the only local news station on air for the next 30 minutes.
WVTM 13 News at 6:30 starts now.
Instead of being super upset and super just like, give up, it was like, okay, they said no, create your own studio then, don't worry about it.
And Yoga for All. A Central Alabama woman hopes to break a nationwide trend, how she plans to bring yoga to minorities in our area. Welcome in. I'm Guy Rawlins.
And I'm Sherry Falk. Thanks so much for staying with us. There are 14,000 yoga instructors in the nation. The majority of them are women.
According to top employment firm Zippia, the vast majority of those instructors are white, meaning the overwhelming minority are minorities. Now there's a Central Alabama woman striking a warrior pose to break that stigma.
Some of the conversations that I hear is like, that's that white people stuff, or girl, what you doing? How did you get into this? And so I am the bridge that's like, no, girl, this is that all people stuff. This is that healed people stuff.
WVTM 13's Gladys Batista joins us live tonight. And Gladys, you're told that this is not only breaking down barriers within the yoga community, but opening the door for conversations about mental health within the Black community.
Yeah, that's right, Sherry. The woman behind all of this, Adi Kaur, says that she really wants this space to be inclusive for everybody. But one Birmingham therapist says that this can not only open doors, but also help break the stigma.
The sound bowls will be here. Folks can come and just unwind.
Ani Kaur describes her vision.
Liberation, I would say healing, and I would say inclusivity.
For the yoga studio she's now building in the Inglenook neighborhood, the Black Yogi tribe. The headway she's been able to make so far, coming from nearly $6,000 in donations from people who want to see what would be the first Black-owned yoga studio in the city become a reality.
It's so beautiful, and I cry big tears of joy.
The space would not only break barriers in an industry where only 7% of yoga instructors are Black, but licensed therapist Zach McLean believes help break the stigma of mental health for an entire community.
Mental health in Black households is a taboo, topic, just because I believe Black people have had to live for so long without having a sense of what their mental health is like, and without having, just a safe space to communicate.
Until now.
This is going to be healing, right? This is what our people were marching for. This is what our people fought and died for the space to exist, the right to rest. And so that's really what I believe is going to be so impactful.
This yoga institution being, open, I think it could be a real originator and, a true innovator to what mental health can look like for the Black community.
Kaur is just so full of energy and so excited about what she's doing. She says that she hopes that it's open by fall of this year. We're live in Railroad Park. Gladys Bautista, WVTM 13.